All right, guys. Hey, welcome and happy Sunday. NFL playoffs going to be kicking off here in the next 30 minutes. So we're going to do a pre-game show here on Andrews the Podcast. I got some guests that are going to be coming on here pretty soon. But what I'm going to do is give you a preview of today's action. Of course, you know, the first game we got on the docket is between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington Redskins. These are two NFC East teams, and looking for a big game today. Again, let me give you a little rundown on what it is that's going to be taking place today. The Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington Commanders are set to face off today in the NFC Championship at 3 o'clock at Lincoln Financial Field. This marks the second time in the postseason that the Washington, and excuse me as I say Redskin and Commanders. I'm just, you know what I mean? I'm old school a little bit. And so again, this is the second time since 1990, and that was an NFC wildcard game where the Washington secured the victory 20-6. We'll see how that plays out today in today's game, again at 3 o'clock. And a little recap. During the season, the Eagles and the Commanders split this year. They split that game. First game, the Eagles triumphed 26-18 in Philadelphia, and Washington won. The Commanders edged out the Eagles 36-33 in Washington. Okay. Today, the Eagles are making their 9th NFC Championship appearance, boasting a 4-4 record in the previous games. Their offense is spearheaded by running back Saquon Barkley, who has been a consistent force, especially against Washington, where Barkley averaged 137.5 yards from scrimmage against the Commanders, and has posted and is poised to do another stand-up performance, particularly with the absence of Washington's key defensive tackle, Darren Page. Okay? Saying Darren Page missing is going to be a big part of today's game. Quarterback Jalen Hurts, despite a knee injury early in the season, has been practicing fully and is expected to play today. Remember, he got that knee jarred up a little bit last Sunday, so got to keep an eye on that. The Eagles defense is led by standout players like Jalen Carter, who will aim to disrupt Washington's dynamic rookie. Okay, and let's talk a little bit about the Redskins coming into this game. The Commanders are making their 7th NFC appearance, and it's been a minute since they did that. The last time they were there is 1992, and they're being led by a rookie quarterback, Jaden Daniels. And Jaden Daniels has a revelation. I mean, the kid is dynamic, aiming to become the first rookie quarterback to lead a team to the Super Bowl. His primary targets are Terry McLaurin, and Zach Ertz, old school Zach Ertz. The absence of, again, Darren Payne due to injury could significantly impact the Washington's defense, especially as they try to shut down this man right here, Saquon Barkley. Saquon Barkley is nothing less than extraordinary. I mean, the guy is that dude. Okay, just a couple things that we want to look out for. A couple things that stuck out that's going to be key in this matchup today. Saquon Barkley, with Payne sideline, Barkley may exploit gaps in Washington's defense, potentially leading to a game-changing performance. He had that last week against, he had that type of performance last week. Okay. The rookie quarterback from Washington will face a formidable challenge against a seasoned Eagles secondary. Safety C.J. Gardner-Johnson, known for his impactful interceptions. It's going to be a interesting matchup today. Okay, we're gonna get into a little bit of what the predictions are a little later on in the show. Again, I'm waiting for my guests to come on. Hopefully, they are able to link on, and we'll talk a little bit more about this game here that's going to be taking place coming on here in another 24 minutes to kick off. Okay, a little bit more. I got my notes here. And basically, I want you guys to get in the comment section and tell me who you got. You know what I mean? Who do you got in this game? I'm gonna give you my pick here in a little bit, as far as this first game, and then we'll talk a little bit about the second game that's gonna be taking place, and that's gonna be between the Buffalo Bills, the Kansas City Chiefs. All right, analysts anticipate a close, contested game. The Eagles' potent rushing attack combined with home field advantage position them as the favorite, obviously. However, the Commanders' resilience and the dynamic passing game could keep the matchup competitive. Now, here's what the experts are predicting. And again, I'm gonna give you my prediction. The predicted score line is 31-27 victory for the Eagles. I don't know that I exactly see it that way. I think this kid, you can't, after studying Jaden Daniels' game, the kid is a big game gamer, and it seems as if the more chaos that's around him, the calmer he becomes. The kid has a presence. I mean, he has a chance right now to really do something that's never been done before, lead a team to the Super Bowl. Okay, now Washington's defense having that big of a loss on that side of the ball, having one of the key guys out, is going to affect them being able to stop this kid right here, Saquon Barkley, and I think that's going to be the key to the game. If Saquon Barkley if he hits his average, which is 137.5, 1 second, guys. All right, guys, I'm on the phone here with my guest. We're getting him set up over there. But as that downloads, AJ, welcome to the show. How are you? Okay, boom. And I'm gonna go ahead and bring your granddad in on screen here with me. And so AJ, I was giving a breakdown on the game today. Give me some of your thoughts. Hold on a second, because we can't hear you. Hold on. I can only hear you. All right, so let's see what we do here. Okay, there we go. All right. How's it looking for you, AJ? No, it's the download. How's that go?
Oh, it's going kind of good. I just gotta go back to it.
Okay.
Where's that? Well, I download it. I don't know where it is.
Okay, yeah, I didn't want to leave one thing on the screen too long, because I didn't want people to think I was going for either team. But I was giving a breakdown, and some of my thoughts, man, is that this guy right here is going to be the key to the game. If they cannot shut down Saquon Barkley, and it sounds like they're going to have a problem shutting them down with one of their big defensive, one of the key defensive players being out, and what's the kid's name? Washington's defensive lineman, Darren Payne. Yeah, with Payne being out, I think Saquon may just bring some pain to, thing. Your thoughts on the game overall? Let's see.
You with me? You with me now?
That's me. Go ahead. That was my fault.
All right, hold on. Let me get AJ linked up here real quick.
Okay. And that's right, guys. Listen, we got a special guest coming on. We know we're getting right here at game time. We got 15 minutes to get it in. But we got Ahmad Frank McClary Jr., aka AJ. Okay, y'all see him right there. Big time Pittsburgh Steelers fan. And a very knowledgeable football guy. I'm talking about way more knowledgeable than a lot of the adults that I know of.
Lisa, Facebook link?
Yes, it's in our inbox. Yeah, so we're getting him set up now with his mom's account.
It's all good.
Yeah, we were just he called. I'm just a young man. He knows the game much better than I do the inside, so I don't pay that much attention to it. But AJ is always on the inside numbers of things. So we were having our, I guess, pre-game day football talk today, and I brought my uncle on, who was a diehard Commanders fan, and so he obviously gave him a prediction that he was in favor of. And we started to talk, and he's like, "Hey, Grandpa Frank, we still haven't been on the podcast yet." So I said, "Well, let me call Mr. Jamal and see whether we can get you on."
It's all good. We're gonna do this. We're gonna catch him on this show, and then we'll have him set up, and then we'll do the pregame for tonight's game too. Okay, that's what I'm talking about, man.
Yeah, so he's very now he's one of these kids that spent a lot of time, smart young man, spent a lot of time on these video games that he's mastered, and so it's always interesting to see him do his thing. But to see a young kid like this, we've had other young brilliant kids, your daughter, Amir, those folks I mean, these kids that are so bright and in their respective areas, and to see my own like this young man here that understands the game so well, it's fascinating. So hopefully we'll get to talk to him today and see what he thinks about the remainder of the football season.
No doubt. How old is AJ now?
AJ's 12. AJ's 12. Actually he was born. We were born in the same month, and 2 days his birthday is on the 7th of September. So I had this, I was trying to encourage his mom, hey, if you can have him on the 5th, there's a big reward for that. We missed it by 2 days, and so here it is. Like 2 years ago, we were laughing about that, and now 10-year-old AJ listening to the conversation, he's like, well, why don't you give a half of it right now? So he still wants to get paid. I'm like, dude, but you didn't come here on the 5th. You got here on the 7th. So just a bright mind, and so we'll see what this young fella has to say. AJ, how you tracking, buddy?
Huh?
Are you on yet?
Oh no, wait. Did you send it to my mom, right?
Yeah, it's in your mom's inbox on her Facebook.
And then what she gotta do after that?
She's got to click on the link, and then Mr. Jamala will walk her through the process. Just click on that.
Did you get it?
Again, today's game is going to be taking place in about 12 minutes before kickoff. And I've seen a bunch of Eagles fans, man. We got a lot of Eagles. I mean, it's split. You got a lot of old school Washington fans. My granddad's a Washington. I mean, he ain't much an NFL fan, but when he was supporting, it was the Washington Redskins. And again, I'm gonna give you my bold prediction today as to how this thing is gonna shake out. I think everybody, Saquon is gonna be a big factor. If they cannot shut down Saquon Barkley, it's gonna be a long day. But I think that the Washington Redskins defense is going to shut down Saquon Barkley today, and I don't think they're gonna shut him down completely. He's gonna get 150 yards rushing. And there he is on screen right there. And there's the new one.
Hey, yeah, that's my new grandbaby. Oh, he's ready. What's up, buddy? Hey, Hanson. Hey, Stacy, how you doing out there?
Hi.
All right. There's AJ.
There he is, AJ. AJ, welcome to the show, my man. How are you?
Good.
All right, AJ, listen, we're getting right here. We were like 10 minutes from kickoff. I need you to give me a breakdown on this game today and how you see it shaking out. And I need you to go ahead and lead off with the bold prediction, okay? But go ahead and give me your breakdown first on how you think this game is gonna play out, and then at the end of that, give me your bold prediction on that. Here you go.
All right, I think this game will go out is like probably the Commanders is gonna come out strong and win this game because they know they can't beat the Eagles because the Eagles are trash. They're not gonna beat the Commanders. And then I feel like the score can be like a 10-point game for the Commanders.
In Lincoln Field?
Yes, in Lincoln Field.
I need you to put your face on the screen because listen, there's a lot of Eagles fans right now that don't really sit with what you're. Okay, that's AJ's bold pick right there. Okay, is your Eagles. Okay, so and you said a 10-point game. Do you let me write this down? Do you plan to let me get a number? What how do you think this is going to shake out? How do you think this is going to shake out?
38-28.
38-28. to 28. So you
So
saying
who's going to stop Saquon? I mean,
how's that going to
that's a
happen?
big
That's
pass, buddy.
now we got to get into that.
Their defense is gonna stop the linebacker and the pass rush. They're gonna stop them on the line.
I mean, who are these people? I mean, I think they all old former Dallas player, isn't it?
Bobby Wagner, Frankie Louvu, and Jonathan Allen. Those three gonna stop them.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna have to go with you on this now. I think the score is gonna be a little closer. My pick is gonna be Washington too, right? I think Washington has momentum right now. I think that Jalen Hurts, and no pun intended, I think he's a little more hurt than he's putting on after that little knee shakeup last week. So I'm gonna go Washington, and it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be close to what that last game goes. So I'm gonna go Washington 33, the Eagles 31.
Okay.
2-point game.
Okay. That's pretty good.
Hey, so what's it? I mean, who's a better quarterback, Jaden or Jalen?
I gotta say Jalen because Jaden's just a rookie and he has a lot more to go.
Okay, what do you think his number's going to look like today, huh?
I'll say 230s with 160 passing yards.
230 yards, 160 passing. Go ahead, Jamal.
No, you said 230 passing. I want to see these numbers. I got to track this at 230. And you said how much running?
Then I mean 160 passing yards and 2 rushing touchdowns.
Okay, 160 passing yards and 2 rushing touchdowns. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's a call. So
see, one of these things he was telling me earlier, he was basing, Washington's performance against Detroit and how they stopped the run game. But see, Saquon's a whole different animal.
Yeah.
But they had 2 beast running backs. The Lions had 2 beast running backs. They had Knuckles and Sonic. That's the new.
So you saying it's gonna be easier for them to stop one beast instead of 2?
Yes.
I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm buying into this. I don't know because he's
averaging 137.5 from scrimmage against Washington. I mean, that's come on, bro. That's almost 150 yards from the line of scrimmage.
This is the championship game. It's gonna be a lot harder to face against this Washington Commanders team.
All right, man. Let's what's your pick?
From I actually I have a range of emotion, and then he has a problem with me sometimes, and I side with another team because I'm a big Colts fan. See right here, that's your real championship.
Steelers are better.
Wait a minute now. Well, who won the game between the Steelers and the Colts this time? Come on now.
I won by 3 points. Come on, bro. How many Super Bowls y'all got? We have 6.
Oh, that's unfair. AJ.
But what does that have to do with the game we won this year? That's the difference, AJ.
I don't know.
Y'all might even lose your coach.
Never.
But okay, but we'll stick with the game today. So I'm going to go with the Commanders just because I want to see the rookie, do well. I like the underdog, and so but I'm also a Hurts fan. He's frat, doing great. He may be a little injured, but I think he's going to come out. It's going to be hard to win down in Philly. My Uncle Larry, a huge Commanders fan, and he's loving exactly what game day AJ is talking about. But I'm not convinced. It's going to be tough down in Philadelphia, but
it's going to be tough. But I think Jaden Daniels has just the right amount of inexperience. He don't have the knowledge of, you know what I mean? He's just a young kid that want to play, and I think the day, you know what I mean, like AJ said, suggested that you're going to get another level of play out of these players today because it's the championship game, and I mean it's to go play for it all. So yeah, I look
AJ,
for.
You think the weather's going to be a factor?
Well, I don't think that. I think that would. If it was in Washington, you'd have the same, pretty much the same thing. I mean, you're dealing with two teams that are roughly in the same climate, So
yeah.
I think, and that's the same thing with the game after that, which is the Kansas City,
Texans.
Yeah, Buffalo game.
Oh, Buffalo game, yeah.
Yep. So again, guys, it's about to be kickoff time. Any thoughts on that game, real fast before, and we can come back. What we'll do is we'll come back at 30 minutes before tonight's kickoff, and we'll do a whole rundown. I have some more numbers and some more analytics for you. But you know what? Before we sign off, listen, let me go ahead and give you the floor, AJ, real fast, because your granddad brought up a great point. Mike Tomlin is on the hot seat right now. Any thoughts on that as a lifetime Steelers fan? Do you think he'll be back next year? And the other question is, are you guys going to bring Russell Wilson back next year?
No.
Why is that, buddy?
I'm like, he did this at a certain, he did this at 35, a certain age. I just feel like he needs to go sign off somewhere else so we can start Justin Fields back for the next season.
So you didn't agree with the move? You didn't agree with the move to sit Justin Phillips?
No, Justin Fields too. I did not like that. When I saw Ross for a couple games, he was doing good, but he fell off.
So you think you guys stood a better chance? You think you would have went farther in the playoffs with your first quarterback?
Mm-hmm. I sure think that. If it was stopped, no, you could go.
Yeah, well, the thing was he wasn't performing well, so they had to sit him down.
He was doing good.
Oh, so you were happy with his performance?
Yeah, he performed.
Huh?
Yeah, I liked his performance. It was good. He's fast.
Okay.
He could throw.
All right, well, we'll definitely have some more when we come back for the next update today. You're going to be available?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we appreciate your time there, young AJ, and your insights on the game.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, so check it, AJ. When we go off here, don't hang up. Okay, stay on. Okay.
Okay.
All right, and so we are going to be tapping out right now, guys. We'll be back for the preview of the Kansas City Buffalo game later tonight with my man AJ in the building from Pittsburgh Steelers fan. You know what I mean? I don't know how that came about, but we'll talk about that a little bit more tonight in tonight's show. Looking forward to it. Okay.
Okay. What fan
All right. Go ahead, say again.
What fan are you?
I'm a Carolina Panthers fan, but that ain't none of your business. I don't know why you bringing up bad stuff. You see how your face look right there. So now you start in trouble. But anyway, man, listen. Hey, everybody, enjoy the game, and we'll see you at the preview of the next game. AJ, don't hang up there.